You have goals, and that's awesome, but do you also have a plan to help you with those goals? In this video, I'm going to explain why having a plan to meet those goals is just as important as having those goals. I have 5 pointers here that can tell you why having a plan will help you supercharge your goals. And the first one, which is probably my favorite one, is the roadmap. The most obvious one, because you'll basically be able to know exactly what steps you'll want to take, and you can anticipate any obstacles that come in your way. And this way, you can be strategically prepared for whatever else that you may have to overcome during your journey. And the second one is having a clear deadline. Having a goal but no deadline, you're just fooling yourself. You have a delusion. And it helps you set a pace so that you're not feeling like you're rushed or you're not feeling like you're falling off the track. So it's a good balance. And you have a clear picture of what that end result looks like, so you know when you are getting close to reaching that goal of yours. Having a plan also lets you know what's achievable. There's a quote floating around right now that goes something like, most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. So most of us have a tendency to try to overachieve what we are able to do in a 1 year span of time. And that's because we get excited and we get motivated and want to do things that we feel like we can achieve. And in most cases, they are achievable. It will just take a longer period of time. So if you break those down into a more probable, longer time span, then you are more likely going to achieve that having a plan than not having a plan. And one of the coolest things with having a plan is that you can check your progress every now and then. So for me, that personally works as a motivational factor. It tells me where I'm at, it shows me how far I've come, and it shows me what's remaining on that particular path to reach that goal. You can set milestones this way so that you can know when you've hit a small win and you can celebrate that small win. The thing I used to do that I kind of no longer do anymore is waiting until the very, very end, until I've completed everything to celebrate my wins. And it can work for some people, but for me, I found out it can sometimes be demotivating, because sometimes when I hit certain milestones and I don't celebrate it, it makes me feel guilty. So it's okay to celebrate your smaller wins, because all it shows you is that you're taking measurable steps to reach your final destination. Another overlooked thing with planning is that if plan A fails, you have plan B to Z to back up your plan A. Most people have plan A and then they have plan B to Z. And plan B to Z are all different from plan A. So we usually think that if plan A doesn't work out, we go to plan B. And then if plan B doesn't fall out, we go to plan C, and then so on. I've learned recently that if plan A doesn't work out, you don't change your goal, you change the plan. And that's what helps with a lot of people who set goals but haven't found the right path to get to that goal. Because we're taught that if something fails, you will switch your path. And oftentimes that translates into go on to a different goal. But in reality, you don't have to change your goals. All you have to do is change your method of getting there. So changing your plan, but make sure all those plans reach the same goal. And if plan B to plan Z is done right, it will help you supercharge the original plan A to help you reach your goals in a much more efficient way. So in a way, you have one goal, and all these plans, plan A, plan B, plan C, all the way to plan C, helps you fulfill the goal that plan A was originally set out to achieve. So those are 5 steps on why having a goal is effective on helping you reach your final goals. And it's what I've done, what I've documented in my own goals, and how I've used it to achieve the goals that I'm trying to achieve. So there's that. I hope you find value in that. If you did, go ahead and give this comment a like, a thumbs up. Comment on what you think of this 5-point plan, and then share it with your friends to see how it can help them out. And don't forget to hit that follow button, because there's going to be way more videos to come. I have more in store, and I will see you in the next one.